everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. Just here at the Pittsburgh Convention Center. Just standing on the balcony for a quick outdoor stream. Just showing you the Allegheny River. Over there is what they call the Pittsburgh stream. Say hello. Welcome in. Watch my shorts that I put out of the trains here at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. I decided not to go around and show the show itself. It's a little bit smaller this year, not too many, not some of the big vendors that they have, but there are some artists here. They do have a lot of, if you were planning on putting out a new patio or windows, or maybe you need a new shed, swimming pool, but it's kind of a nice show. They do have a farm-to-home area with local farmers and local businesses that make their own products. And there's also a guy who rents you chickens where you can do your own chicken harvesting of eggs and stuff. But this is the balcony outside the convention center. Where the lights are there, that's PNC Park. That's where the Pittsburgh Pirates play their season baseball game. And that's on the north side of Pittsburgh. Right there is the Andy Warhol Bridge. Oh, no, that's not the Andy Warhol Bridge. That's the Rachel Carson Bridge. Then the Andy Warhol Bridge. And then Roberta Clemente Bridge. Down there. And that's all the north side businesses. And down there's the river. And it's kind of like a rainy, cold day here in Pittsburgh. Weather's been kind of, I'm not complaining that there's no snow, I can tell you that. But it's been just kind of wacky weather. One day it'll be in the 70s. One day it's in the 40s, 30s, and drops down. I know tomorrow it's going to be cold. I don't know if we'll see snow eventually, like a last minute snow. Hello, Karki. Just going live for a short time. We're about to get snow here. Yes, I had seen you talking about that, Jonathan. Welcome in, Kirky. Storm coming to Toronto. Yeah, you're about 8 hours from where I live north, up that way north. That's the north side of Pittsburgh across the river there. That's the Allegheny River. We are in the middle of a snowstorm now. Yeah, we could get the tail end of some of that, Karki, depending on how high up it goes. Because sometimes Pittsburgh is a lot lower than our northern parts. Because if I would go up that way towards north to Cranberry, Pennsylvania, and they can get a whole different weather storm than where I live in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. That's like the North Hills of Pittsburgh heading that way, where you see the tower stations and stuff. So they can get different weather than I do at my home. It's the Texas region that affects us up north. Okay? And I know they've been having bad storms too. Sorry, I'm not on a gimbal. I do have my gimbal because I was planning on just going around the Pittsburgh Home Show, but it's a little, I'm not saying it's disappointing, but there wasn't as many interesting vendors as I've seen in the past. Welcome in, Francisco. Welcome in, Jennifer Caruso. But I'm on the balcony outside the convention center. I'm going to be heading home here as soon as I'm done. Down there is like the shoreline. And you can see the river is up. And there are times that it will come up into here and flood the area up onto the mooring area down there. Hello, Verna Marie, Francisco, Jennifer. That's an old railroad bridge there. I do have some train shorts that I put out that you guys can catch of the train tables that are set up there. It's kind of quiet here tonight at the convention center. Now tomorrow it'll probably be a little bit busier with different radio shows and just a different crowd for Saturdays. I'm going to get in if I buy a ticket today, then there's a booth down there. You can go get a second day to come back. So I might do that and maybe come back again for another trip around. Yes, I know, wild. Almost to 2K, about 100 more subscribers. Not that I want to talk about that, but yeah, I'm getting close there to 2,000. Yeah, it's not much to look at right now because it's winter. It's technically winter. A lot of the boats and stuff don't start coming out till April, May. And you never know, here in Pittsburgh, we could get a snowstorm St. Patrick's Day. We can get snowstorm on Easter Sunday. So until it goes away, we don't know. That white building straight ahead there that has like the one roof, that is a hospital there. That's the Allegheny General Hospital on the north side. Our north side features like the Andy Warhol Museum, the Children's Museum. They have the Science Center, Carnegie Science Center. There's a casino. Just various other stuff. Plus the two sports stadiums. PNC Park is right there with all the lights. When it does get warmer or closer to when the Pirates season starts, I'll probably do a walking tour around the outside of PNC Park. I messed up. If my brother would have told me sooner, I would have taken Good Friday off. Pirates opener is on Good Friday. I could still go because I get out of work early enough, but I don't. I was looking at the ticket prices for what the Pirates put out on the field. Their ticket prices are pretty high for even the cheap nosebleed seat or the nosebleed seats over there. I was like, wow, up in the rafters there. But you never know. A lot of times I will spring if I'm going myself and get one of the club seats. That way I can go inside if it's raining or cold, or if it's hot, you can go inside and sit. Yeah. Well, the Pirates are notorious to be up to like the 8th inning and then go and blow it in the 9th inning and stuff. So we'll see what happens this season. I know they brought Andrew McCutchen back, so people are excited to see how he does and everything. I think the spring training games are a lot more fun when you go down to Florida. And when I lived in Florida, the Houston Astros were always around, at the Minnesota Twins. It was close to see the Detroit Tigers. And then, of course, when the Atlanta Braves were at the ESPN's Wide World of Sports there, I used to go to a couple games, especially if they were playing the Pirates when I was in town. We have a dome, so even or nosebleed seats are good for rain. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it is a nice sunset. A lot of activity going on there. Yeah, it's hard to tell where the sun is setting because that over there and then over there, but I think it's down there, downriver there, where the sun might be hanging out behind the clouds there as it shifts to evening. But I'm going to stay on for a couple more minutes and then head out. I just wanted to say hello. I can show you the train, some of the train and Legos that kids built in here. I give you a little tour, and then that's where I'll end the stream. And I'm sorry I'm not on a gimbal. I'll go as slow as possible. But yeah, there's down there in the river. That's the Allegheny River. And it flows into the Ohio River, which then goes down, of course, all the way to the Mississippi River in Cincinnati. But this area is where the kids built Legos. I might lag in here though too. I didn't think about that. Just in case you were wondering. But here's some different Lego. Thank you, Jonathan. But this is the club that does the different Lego stuff here that's displayed. And then the one table I go to, a lot of the kids built that on their own. One of the reasons why they have that crane there is a bus fell down. Actually, when they had a bridge collapse, they pulled up a bus from a crane. And so one of the kids built the crane with the bus when the bridge collapsed. And then there also was a bus that sunk into the ground in one of the neighborhoods of Pittsburgh. So that's always been a running joke now on a lot of the train tables and stuff. I really like that trolley there, that Lego trolley, unless that's a regular train trolley. And there's somebody built like an incline. You're fine. Yes, they do. They're more like a subway train, but you can ride trolleys down in Washington County at the Trolley Museum. I think it's the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. And those are the old-fashioned trolleys. I do have a video on that on my channel, but I plan to go back down there whenever the spring and go back into the trolley car area. But there's like an incline that somebody made. Love the lifts, yes. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't have any sets like that. I'm guessing whoever built this, they use the bricks, various bricks and stuff, and then got the mechanics to it. And these are supposed to depict some of the Pittsburgh buildings, I believe. And then here's like rockets and stuff. We'll show the rockets in a minute. Here's some emergency vehicles. They actually have that emergency on TV late at night. I think on Me TV or Nick TV, one of them. And then here's like rockets. Or Mr. Spaceman. These are probably more model than Lego, but it's hard to tell. And there's the emergency vehicles. And then, of course, there's some sets of like Yoda and everything. Welcome in, Samantha. Hello, Movie Mania Nick. Just kind of showing a little bit of the Lego train area of the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show before I end the stream, because I was out on the balcony earlier showing the north side of Pittsburgh and the sunset and stuff. But here's Mando and the Child and Boba Fett and Han Solo and Carbonite. And then there's Chopper, BD1. Hard to tell, but that's Sonic there. Or it's supposed to be Sonic. And then here's Mario. And this is like a club. They're called the Steel City Lug. And then that's the Panthers and Nittany Lions. There's some Mario characters, the Yoshis. Hello, Penguin Master. There's Iron Man. Roar Lions, so I'm guessing that's a Nittany Lion from Penn State. And there's Penn State logo. There's the A-frame Lego. That's a really cool set, that A-frame. There's a iguana. No, I haven't been to the Steel City Con, but I believe that's coming up pretty soon here in Pittsburgh. But I have not been there. But I think it's coming up. But I have to check the dates to see if I could even go. It does sell out pretty fast. And somebody did like a aerial view of the city of Pittsburgh here, or a map of Pittsburgh, like a 3D map. They did a pretty good job on this. But yeah, I haven't been to Steel City Con, so I'd have to check it out sometime. There's Pitt, Kennywood sign. And these are just regular Lego. Then over here is like the Harry Potter set and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty popular, Nick. And I know they do other like Comic-Con type things, but not like smaller versions and stuff. And this is all the Harry Potter stuff. And there is a Disney area. I'm going to go over there next. They have slower trains moving there, and then there's kind of a faster train set there. But these are different clubs. And there's actually going to be a train show in April. They have an ad out, so I might go to that train show. We have Brick Bash here, but it's much smaller. Yeah, they have, I remember they had some type of Brick Fest here at the convention center. I don't know if they still do it or not. I've seen different ads, but it's hard to say. Because sometimes smaller shows go to Monroeville, and there's a small convention center out in Monroeville, and they'll have events there. And some events use our Washington County Fairgrounds. But here's the one that's at the fairgrounds. But sometimes they use the fairgrounds for a show. And then there's a place in Greensburg. Sorry about the shakiness there. Here comes the monorail. And it's really neat because they have the various models of the train station, the castle, the Tree of Life, Space Mountain. There's a fireworks scene there. There's Spaceship Earth. That came, you could have bought that when you first bought the monorail, the Spaceship Earth. Because I believe my brother-in-law has that one. Yeah, the Sorcerer's Hat. So I believe they sold these sets when they first did the monorails and stuff. And they also sold the Polynesian Resort too as part of a thing. That's the 50th anniversary monorail. But that orange one's probably one of the original ones. Yeah, because I think my brother-in-law might have that and the Spaceship Earth. I haven't been down to their basement in a while. There's Snow White. And then Winnie the Pooh and Friends. This other side doesn't have their trains running. Yeah. We'll go past here. And I'm probably going to end the stream because I'm going to head home. I'll show Nick if he's still here. There is a Ghostbuster Cars over here. And these guys might have set up at some places that I've been to before too. Hello, Doug. Welcome in. But here's the Ghostbusters car. And the fireman. Some of them would have the Ghostbusters building, but I don't see that. And there's a Heinz ketchup. There you go, Jeff. There's your Heinz ketchup. Yeah, I want to go to the Carnegie Science Center, but right now their train display is down right now. I think it opens back up in the spring, like end of March maybe, or April. I'm going to go over by the river here. And that's where I'll end the stream. And you can, like I can press that button and you'll see the backhoe working. And then there's a bear cave. You can kind of see the bear moving a little bit. I'm not sure what the Krabby Mats is supposed to do. And there's buttons here where you can control the rides. So I'll press the roundup button. And then there's the swings. And they have the little lift of dropping the people down the tower. And then here's a Ferris wheel.
your name? Dan. I'm John. Okay, John. Nice meeting you. My wife, Amy. And what's your son's name? John, JT. JT. Okay.
Then they have a playground.
All right. See you later. Thank you.
The other one, the rockets aren't set up. But I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'll give you a river view. And there's Disney stuff again. I'll give you a river view. You're coming back April 2nd. You're welcome. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you for joining me, because I know there's all kinds of other people out there that you could have stopped and watched. But I do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the chats. And also check out the Pete McDevitt show later this evening. I know Dad Builds goes live tomorrow evening, usually. This Our Dreams will be live somewhere tomorrow and throughout the weekend. And I hope you guys all have a great night, and thank you for joining. Have a great night, everyone. And I'll go over by the train so you can watch them and the stream. Have a great night. Bye, everyone. I'm not sure if Jessie went live tonight, but she did a really good weather stream before too, whether or not it's Jessie.
Come here, baby.
Belle and the bees not moving?
I'm going to move it over here.
There's Belle and the bees? And there's two little bees?